So the game I'm playing today is called Ecco the Dolphin, developed by Novotrade and published by Sega in 1993 for the Sega Genesis. Yes, it was a game I played on Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, let's just get that out of the way right now. But not a game I played a whole lot, because at the time it just really didn't interest me, but unlike all of the other games featured on that compilation, I at least gave it a shot, and I just wasn't feeling it at the time. The only real reason why I played it was because there was an achievement in that compilation that you could only obtain by playing Ecco the Dolphin. I'm going to explain what that achievement is once I actually get to playing the game because it's just absolutely ridiculous. But what exactly is Ecco the Dolphin? Well, in this game, you control a dolphin named Ecco. Ecco is just minding his own business one day when suddenly a whirlpool just manifests out of nowhere and displaces everyone and everything. I don't know, I really do not understand what was happening during the opening scenes. But long story short, everyone has gone missing and Ecco needs to rescue everyone and bring them back home. Yes, I'm oversimplifying it a lot, but the game doesn't explain that much to you anyway. Ecco the Dolphin was a pretty unique game for its time. I'm not sure what specific genre this game would fall under, aside from, you know, action-adventure. Obviously, it takes place underwater because you're playing as a dolphin, but it's pretty cool, and I think it's a testament to how most game developers were not afraid to take any sort of risk back in the 90s when it came to video games. It was popular enough to receive some other games. There's actually 3 Ecco games that were released on the Genesis. There's this, but you also had Ecco the Tides of Time, which came out in 1995, and Ecco Jr., which I think was meant to be a much easier version of Ecco. One thing that the original Ecco the Dolphin is notorious for is its difficulty, and believe me guys, this game pretty much made me rage quit at one point. It's absolutely absurd, but how about I get to the actual game to show you what I'm talking about. Right, so with that being said, let's engage the rage. Unpause this, bring some color into here. Yeah, I really like the title screen right here. It's very well detailed for a Genesis game. Yeah, so as soon as you press the start button, it immediately drops you into the game, so you just get going right away. I like that. It doesn't waste any time whatsoever. You can just dive right into the action as soon as you press the start button, so I really do appreciate that. So, I'm gonna go over the controls very quickly before I continue on here. Also, I love this music. It's really funky music. A lot of Sega Genesis games had like really funky beats back in the day. You use the D-pad if you were playing this on a Genesis controller, but I'm using a keyboard because I'm playing the Steam version of this, but you move around with the D-pad. You can only move in 8 different directions, so you don't have like full freedom over where you can move. You can pause the game by pressing start. We can't do that in this level, however. You can also use echolocation by pressing the A button, but that's not something we can do right now. That will come in handy for later. We can also dash here, as you can see, by, I believe, pressing the B button, or the S key, if you're playing on a keyboard, which I believe is the B button on a Genesis controller. If you hold down the D-pad in any direction, you can just swim along at a moderate pace right here. But if you want to go a little bit faster, you can press the C button. This is pretty much engages cruise control mode right here. If we go to the left, there is a password selection screen. Every time you beat a level, it will give you a password, because I don't think it's possible to save in this game. So whenever you have to take a break from playing this, you can just write down the password and then come back to this screen and re-enter it, and it'll take you directly to the level you were previously on. That's pretty much useless if you're playing the Steam version though, because you can just use save states. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to use save states in order to get through some of the harder levels in this game, but for now we're just gonna swim over this way. Gotta swim out of this cave, so we have some of our dolphin friends here. What is really interesting here is that you can jump out of the water, as you can see. Now that will be important for something later on, but we can use our echolocation now. So we talk to this dolphin right here. That's not what I was trying to do, but whatever. The marks on your head look like stars in the sky. That's such useful information. Thank you. I really that was really helpful indeed. Yeah, these fish can also be helpful for something later on. They replenish your health. As you can see, I don't have a health bar, and you can't be under the water for too long either, because occasionally you do have to come up for air. But because this level is supposed to represent the opening cinematic of the game, there is no way to actually fail it. There are no checkpoints in any of the levels as far as I'm aware, so if you die, you will have to go all the way back to the start of the level. You do have infinite lives, but there's just no checkpoint, so every time you die, you have to do the entire process all over again, which really makes me wonder how any of you who grew up in the 90s were even able to cope with bullcrap like this. Like, seriously, how did you cope with this stuff back then? I really would love to know, because I just don't understand. So one of these dolphins does provide us with useful information, though, and if I can find them... Is that him? No, that was the other one from before. I think it was you, right? How high in the sky can you fly? Oh, pretty high. Pretty high. I just gotta try and get some speed here. Yeah, if there is at least one other game on the Genesis that really shows off the Genesis's blast processing features, it would probably be Ecco the Dolphin, because look how fast he can move. Look at that, for goodness sakes. He moves just as fast as good old Sanic Boy. Okay, well, yeah, there's the whirlpool. You know, just kind of sucking everything up into the sky like a UFO abducting them. That actually scared me the first time that happened. Like, that legitimately startled me because I wasn't expecting it. Oh, and by the way, the achievement I was talking about at the beginning of the video is, if you use your echolocation to talk to another dolphin, you get an achievement. That's only if you're playing Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, though. Yes, the game awards you an achievement for figuring out how to use a feature that you literally have to use in order to progress through the game. Sega must think their players are really stupid or something. Anyway, let's just continue on for now. All our friends have been abducted. We need to figure out what exactly is going on here. Yeah, so we can jump out of the water. Yeah, the height at which we jump depends on our momentum here. So, where was I supposed to go? I think it was... Wait, was it down here? Yeah, it was, because there's this cave. Normally, this cave would have been blocked off by rocks, if I hadn't triggered that cutscene. Alright, so we got another dolphin right here. What do you say? Suddenly, great winds of water. Yeah, why is that? Because the game doesn't explain anything to me. Yeah, so there's your health bar and your breath meter up there. So your health bar is black and your breath meter is blue. So your breath meter will go down if you stay in the water for a prolonged period of time. And you only lose health by crashing into these jellyfish here, as you can see, but if you dash into them, you can kill them. And like as I mentioned before, you can eat the fish in order to replenish health. But there's also these seashells down at the ocean floor, or sometimes they appear at the bottom of the ocean floor. If you use your echolocation on them, you can replenish some of your health that way too. Also, if you use your echolocation and you hold it down, like if you hold down the A button when using your echolocation, eventually the wave will bounce back towards you, and you'll be able to view a mini-map. So you'll be able to see the surrounding area. So we have a lot of jellyfish in the bottom portion of the map over here, which we could just ignore altogether, because what we can do instead is that we can just jump over these rocks right here. What does this dolphin say? Something terrible has happened. Something very powerful. I see. It was an act of God. At least until we figure out who the real culprit is. Yeah, so basically, if you run out of breath in this game, you die, and if you run out of health, you also die. So you have to not stay in the water for too long, but you also have to try not to get hit by enemies, and there's a lot of jellyfish down over here. Now, I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. It may have been down over this way. No, that just leads to a dead end. Yeah, what also really doesn't help is that a lot of these levels are structured like mazes. So just use your echolocation whenever you can, I guess. But was it down over this way? I really don't remember where I was supposed to go. I'm just trying to figure out where everything was, because I don't have a clue. I just got hit by that jellyfish, but sometimes it takes at least 2 or 3 hits in order for like 1 bar of health in order to disappear. But my breath is disappearing very quickly, though. I can just replenish that, however. Okay, it might have been down this cave entrance, actually. Yeah, it definitely was, because there's a rock that I can jump over here. There we go, very good indeed. Gotta make sure not to hit those spikes right there. Those will hurt you. So just yeah. Sometimes in the caves, though, you're not completely vulnerable, because there are these little pockets of air you can jump into in order to replenish your energy. Yeah, also, the hitboxes in this game can be very weird as well. Like, you see right here, I'm clearly not swimming into anything, but I can't get past this rock for some reason, so... I don't know, there's a lot of things about this game's collision detection that seem incredibly off to me. It's like I get stuck on corners that I seemingly shouldn't be able to get stuck on. Echo's movement is not always reliable either. But I think we do need to go over here. Yeah, like for instance, those spikes do not hurt me. Oh yeah, that's a dead end. We need to go over this way, right here. We do have some more jellyfish, but let me just go and replenish my health. Yeah, I forgot. You have to not jump so high there because there are spikes and they can hurt you. Did I mention that this game is difficult? Yeah, so thankfully though we have a lot of fish here, so that doesn't matter to us. That's okay. We can just go and eat some fish and we can get our health back. We can't go down there because it won't let us. That's also a dead end. So we have this killer whale right here, which does not hurt us. We can use echolocation to talk to it though. I know not what has happened to your pod. Perhaps the big blue will help you. You must travel past the under caves to find him. Alright, we'll do then. I think that's the only time we ever see a killer whale in this game. Well, I don't know that for sure, but we have this crystal right here. Also, he respawns for some reason. So we touch this crystal in order to gain its power, and we can use that in order to use our echolocation to knock out other crystals, or knock them out of the way, because there are some crystals that you won't be able to pass through until you touch another one. They kind of act as keys in this game. The ones you can touch will grant you power in order to knock out pretty much any other crystal that does not allow you to pass through it. So now that we're back out here, we swim towards this crystal. As you can see, it's deflecting us when we get near it, but now if we use echolocation after we touch that other crystal, we can just push it out of the way, and it falls off the screen. So then we can go into the first real level of Ecco the Dolphin here, which is the Under Caves. I'm not going to be playing through this game in its entirety. I'm probably only going to be playing a few levels, like maybe the first 3, because to tell you guys the truth, I pretty much rage quit after the 3rd level. I just couldn't deal with life at that point. A deep maze of caverns with no surface to the dry side, songs of the sea sing of great danger in this place. And we do obtain the password for this level at the bottom, HLOAINCD, but that's not going to be useful to us in the slightest. Also, we got a little change of music right here. So yeah, here's the little seashells right here, so if you use echolocation on it, some bubbles come out of it, and that does heal you. So we touch this other crystal right here. Now there's this current that we have to just pass right through because it'll push us into some spikes and damage us. So we really cannot take our time in this level in particular because this is a level where it's just completely water. So we have to move really quickly here because you don't get a lot of breath anyway. So there's this other crystal right here that we seemingly can't interact with. Swim slowly past 8 arms. That is a clue for an enemy that we will actually encounter later on. So what we have to do is that we need to take this shell right here. We have to push it up against these rocks. Wow, and I just completely failed to do it right there. Hang on a second, I gotta try and get it to respawn. But we can push that seashell into the rocks in order to destroy them. But for some reason it only destroyed the bottom one, and I have no idea why. So then as you can see, we're just taking damage because we're drowning now. I might as well just die because I just completely screwed that up. Let's try this again here. Push it into the rocks. I wanna like destroy all of them right here. There we go. Yeah, they just kind of scrape the rocks and it just kills them. I don't understand how tossing a seashell into a bunch of rocks destroys them outright, but don't question this game's logic. It's better if you don't. So I touched the other crystal right here. You may not pass yet. Wait, I don't understand. Didn't I touch the other crystal before? I did go back and touch it again. Well, actually, no. That's the crystal I use in order to get out here. Okay, wait. Maybe I do need to touch this one again. Yeah, swim slowly past 8 arms. Because I know it's referring to, oh my god, these physics, though. Because I know it's referring to an enemy I encounter later on. Also, another thing that really does not make any sense to me is that sometimes you can get stuck in the enemy and you take a whole bunch of damage. Actually, I do remember where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go over here. The current will take me over this way. I get attacked by a bunch of pufferfish, but they're of no importance to us. We can just dash into them in order to kill them. But they do move really quickly, though, so you have to be careful for that. Take them out very, very swiftly. Sometimes they still manage to get a hit in. So let's just go and destroy this crystal now. Just push it out of the way. Push it out of the way. Just make it drown a lot quicker. Yeah, but then it respawns, as you can see, so we can't go back out that way. That's essentially what that means. Let's see if I can kill this pufferfish right here. Oh my god. See, this is what I mean. Sometimes even the enemies are hard to kill. Because Echo's dash is not always reliable, I feel. Well, whatever. We just go through here. We just go out this way. And then what it means by, go past the 8 arms slowly, they mean this octopus right here. So we have to slowly swim past this octopus in order for it to not hurt us with its tentacle. It doesn't kill you instantly, but it does do a lot of damage to you. I think it knocks off, like, two points of health, if I'm not mistaken. So what you gotta do is that, oh my god, if the current can stop screwing me up here, we gotta touch that. Yeah, it's, for some reason, Echo just, like, moves all over the place when he's in this location. So we touch that, and then we just gotta slowly go past this guy right here, because if I die again, I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning and everything's gonna get reset. So what I gotta do is that I have to move that crystal out of the way. And actually, I'm gonna go back just so I can replenish my air here. Hopefully that doesn't cause it to respawn. I really hope it didn't. Okay, no, it didn't. And then we have another crystal right there, which is actually the exit to the level. So we just have to try and do this one last time. I don't know what's down over there, but I don't remember what's down over there, but I think it might just be leading past. Yeah, by the way, after the crystals respawn, if you decide to come back to this area, what will happen is that you have to go back and touch the other crystal in order to gain its power, so you can actually destroy it again. So yeah, you have to go back and regain the power in order to move it out of the way. So you basically have to repeat the entire process all over again. So what we gotta do here is that we're just gonna try and go slowly, even though we really can't afford to do that in this game. It is kind of like Sonic in the sense that you do need to go fast. Just let me on through, little octopus. Well, you're not little, you're like ginormous and frightening. We just gotta make one more trip, see if we can, like, dash our way through this. Oh my god. Well, see, the problem is that Echo's dash runs out, like, the moment before I manage to hit the pufferfish. That's the problem. I didn't do it that time, though, but... Okay, well, I just died. Yeah, sometimes you just die immediately without, like, any explanation. And then you're back to the start. Screw this game and everything it stands for. Now, because I don't want this video to take forever, I am going to use save states in order to pass through some of the levels, because this, I don't... I don't want this to take, like, 2 hours to record, okay? I don't want this video to take that much time to record, so I just want to try and show off some of these levels at least. I didn't realize there was a seashell right there, actually. So yeah, this is the other crystal that you need to push over in order to get out of here. The vents. Giant cracks in the ocean floor have strong upward currents of warm water. After the storm, songs of 3 trapped dolphins are heard here. So in this level, well, let's talk to this dolphin first. Wild currents trap my pod below. Please save them. I am too weak from the storm. Yeah, so what you do here is that this dolphin right here, you have to go and rescue 3 dolphins and bring them back to her, I assume. I guess it's part of her family. Yeah, so I assume it's their children. I really have no idea, but either way, you do need to rescue them. Well, actually, I don't think you need to, because I do believe it is possible to beat this level without rescuing the other dolphins, but it's something you can do. I don't know if you earn a reward for it. Well, actually, I don't believe you do earn an award for it. So you have these really strong currents here that will push you upwards if there's nothing protecting you. As you can see, it just moves you upwards here. So what you have to do is that you need to use these rocks. You have to swim directly behind the rocks in order for the current to not be able to push you. If you want to make things go by a little bit quicker, you can press the C button in order to accelerate. Now, there's actually a lot of dead ends over here, but this is another one of the crystals we have to move. So what we want to do right now, because this is actually how we're going to be able to get to the first dolphin. I believe if we swim all the way down here, I think? This is where one of the dolphins is. Yeah, so we talk to him right here, and he says, "Help me, Echo. Swim closely in front of me, and I will follow." So if you go and swim closely in front of him, then as you can see, he becomes your temporary partner. So all we gotta do now is just bring him back up to the surface here. And he does follow you regardless of how fast you move, because he can actually dash as well. But we brought one of them back there. Then what we want to do after that, I think, is that if we want to swim a little bit further down, actually I may have just missed it. Well, we can swim in here. I do believe there is another dolphin down over this way. This is the harder one to get. Actually, I haven't seen you here before. Your journey is long and dangerous. Always look beyond your eyes with your song. Swim slowly to keep control. Swim fast for your breath. Remember your way and think ahead. Yeah, so basically what he's telling us is that he's explaining us how to use. Oh my god, that is some speed right there. Yeah, giving Sonic a run for his money. Good lord. Yeah, but what he's telling you is that he's just telling you how to use the mini map. You just use the mini map in order to see different locations. It is definitely helpful. You also need to swim close to the rock in order for the current to not affect you. I think we need to go down this way, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's a little seashell in the rocks there for some reason. You have to collect the bubbles that it spews out in order to actually gain to regain your health. You gotta touch this crystal, gain its powers. Then we want to go and continue. Actually, no, we can't go this way because of the strong current. Yeah, for some reason there's just a random seashell in the rocks there. At first I thought that might have been a bug or something that the developers forgot to take out, because why else would it just be randomly placed in there? But you can use your echolocation in order to activate it. So now all we have to do is just get back to that crystal and move it out of the way. So there we go. It's gonna, okay, don't push me back out into the current, please, because I don't want to go all the way back up there. There we go. Now we just have some more rocks that we need to jump over right here. We can do that easily by just dashing. Then over here, we just got some more pufferfish, which we can kill. I don't believe these ones in particular respawn. At least I don't believe they do. What does kind of trigger me a little bit, though, is that if you mess up with these rocks right here, like if you misplace the rock and you get pushed back up by the current, you do need to swim quite far away from it in order for it to actually respawn. Like, you need to swim a fair distance away from it in order to get it to reappear at its original location. And, actually, I don't remember where I'm going. Okay, yeah, I need to, collect this in order to, activate another crystal. Yeah, and you can swim through the high currents very easily by, just dashing, or the strong currents. Geez, use your English words, Robotnik. You know how to use them, come on. And then I believe the next crystal that we need to move out of the way is, I think it's down there. I know it's not in that, that little crevice down there, because those are just enemies. Oh boy. Okay, there we go, we got it. Current was really pushing me there. Yeah, see, because the current is so strong that it tries to push Echo up against the rocks, and it just, oh my god, it just like almost tries to crush him. So then what we gotta do is that we have to destroy these shells. Why isn't that destroying it? Come on here. Let me on through, please, because I do believe there's another one of the, yeah, there's another one of the crystals through that. Actually, we needed to touch the other one in order to get through it. Oh, good god. Okay, hang on a second. Well, actually, I can't get back through, because I can't go back now. Okay, well, in that case, move out of the way, please. Oh my god. Oh my lordy. Okay, please. I think there is a way that I can regain my breath. Yes, right up this way. Right up this way is where I can go. Okay, that's what I wanted to try and do. I lost a little bit of health, but I touched that other crystal, so I can get rid of another one. Okay, well, at least the path is open now, because I wanted to go back over here. Actually, there is nothing else over here. Oh, never mind. Okay, because I thought I might have been swimming past something. Good god. This game always has to scare me with that, but it's okay. We're good. We're good, okay? We can just keep on swimming, because the dolphin is over here. I do know that for a fact. We can try and regain some health by getting these fish. Yeah, these fish are also kind of annoying too, because they tend to move out of the way when you get near them. That's okay. Wait, did we? Hang on, did I? Okay, is this not the correct crystal I'm trying to get rid of? Didn't I already touch the other one? Okay, I guess maybe I need to touch it again. I could have sworn I had already done that, but fine. Get out of my way, please. You can kind of bounce this thing around too, but it'll fall off the screen eventually. Are you the person I'm looking for here? I do believe you are. So could you please follow me and we can get out of this crazy place? Please? Thank you. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm actually gonna travel back down over here just so I can catch my breath. Because we need a lot of breath in order to do this. Well, we don't need a lot, but it would be good if we had like full breath here. So at least when we run out, we'll at least take a little bit of damage before we die. So try to increase our time. Actually, we do need to go back now. Okay, then in that case, let's do that then. I was going the right way all along. Okay, get some breath. Let's touch this again, because I assume we're gonna have to if we want to try and go back. Try and get that other crystal out of the way. Hang on a moment. There we are. Just God, you gotta dash here. See, because it's another one of these things where if you're playing with a keyboard, if you're moving in certain directions, some controls just won't register at all. I don't know if that's a problem with my laptop in particular, like just not registering the controls at all. Not really sure, because I mean, on my old laptop, whenever I used to play Step Mania, I couldn't hit most hands in that game because when I hit 4 arrows at once, most of the time it didn't register that. Thank God this one does, but okay, we are about to leave here. What in the world was that? I have no idea what just happened there. Echo just kind of glitched out. See, that's what I mean. The hit detection can be so weird in this game sometimes. Okay, yeah, I can't pass yet. Okay, maybe I do need to go back for a moment here. What do I need to hit in order to get out of here? Or actually, I could probably just take the bottom path. Oh yeah, this game also has lag issues as well because of how many sprites are appearing on the screen. Well, just in case, I can go and grab that. I think all we have to do at this point is just ride the current back up. Yeah, there we are. We're out of here. So returning back to this family. That's the second one. And I believe the third one is over this way, if I'm not mistaken. I do believe we need to jump over these rocks right here in order to get to him. Let's see if I can actually do that. There we go. You can bounce off the rocks in order to get back into the water, because that doesn't hurt you. Here we go. Try to... Oh my god. You got to be really specific with your controls here, with your dashing. Okay, there's nothing down over this way. We need to go upwards. I have no idea how that hurt me exactly, but I'm not gonna worry about it for now. I just need to I need to worry about actually trying to get out of here. Oh my god, Echo, please, Echo, please. And this probably would have been as difficult to play on an actual Genesis controller, because I don't think the Genesis had an analog stick. So, ooh, my goodness, that's. Again, how did you guys cope with this nonsense back in the day? Like, I really don't get it. Here we go. Just get some breath. Oh my god, could you stop responding, please? There. The third dolphin is down over this way. Move this rock so we can go and catch him. I think he might be down over here. Well, there is actually one of these crystals that we do need. It's kind of weird because this one doesn't even animate, but I think you need to touch it in order for it to do something. Like, you need to get rid of the crystal at the bottom, because I do know there is a crystal all the way down over this way right here. And actually, this is where the dolphin is located. Yeah, there we go. I pushed it out of the way, but now I need to go all the way back because for some reason it I hate these currents so much. I think I can dash into them in order to make them move even faster, but I cleared the way, hopefully, if it didn't respawn. Please don't respawn, thank you. This dolphin right here. This is the only other guy we need. How are you doing? Follow me, please. Thank you. Okay. We just need to get you back home to your family, and then after that, we can end this level. Even though we could have done that already, this level probably would have been done like 10 minutes ago if I had actually wanted to do that, but because I am a completionist. Well, I'm not exactly a completionist, but I just wanted to try and make the dolphin mom happy. Okay? I just wanted to make her happy, return all of her children to her, okay? So she would stop worrying about him. Here, just go and return it to her. Thank you. Thank you, Echo. Sing this song when you charge your enemies. Now, I don't exactly know what she means by that, but I think this grants us an ability to be able to paralyze enemies by using our echolocation. I do believe that is something you can do, but I think you have to complete that side quest in order to obtain it. I think. I'm not entirely sure. My knowledge of this game is very minimal because I haven't played it that much. So I don't have that much knowledge of this game. All I know is that there's like 3 games in this series. I think there was even a PlayStation 2 Echo game, but that was like the last one they had ever released. They didn't release any other Echo games beyond that. So let's just go back down here, because this is how we need to exit the place. Right over... Actually, no, that's not it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, some of the seashells in this game are trolls. What they will do is that they'll spit out poisonous bubbles that will hurt you if you ingest them. So don't trust every single seashell in this game. And you can't really tell which ones spit out the poison bubbles because there's no distinction between any of them. You just gotta make sure. There we go. Now we're on to the next level right here. The Lagoon. The songs of the sea sing of the stone-eating stars that live in this place. A dolphin sings for her trapped pod. This is the third level right here. This is the level that I ended up rage quitting on, so this is another thing where you have to go and rescue 3 dolphins and then you can beat the level, even though I'm pretty sure you could have already done that without obtaining all of them, or finding all of them, I should say. We do get introduced to some new enemies here. We got the sharks right here. We also have, okay, well, hang on a second. Let me move this out of the way first and foremost. We do have a lot of lag, but we also have these, these tentacles right here that try and grab you through the rocks, apparently, because every enemy in every single game I play just likes to break the rules, even though I'm never allowed to. Yeah, they just like to defy the rules of the game, because the game lets them. That's totally fair. We're gonna try and find one of the dolphins here, but this is probably gonna be the point where I stop playing, guys. Most likely it will, because I was able to rescue like 2 dolphins here before, but in my journey to find the third, there was something I encountered that just made me end it right then and there, because I just didn't want to deal with this garbage anymore. We'll get to that location in just a moment, but hang on, I'm trying to find this other guy here. Well, actually, it might have been over this way. So yeah, this thing will capture me here, but I can just oh my god, if this lag will stop. Yeah, I can just swim out of it, like if I move fast enough. See, the problem is that I wish I could try moving diagonally in order to escape them, but it's like, because the hitboxes are so bizarre, I can't do that. Okay, let me go, please. Let me go, sticky arms. Please. Okay, why can I not, like, move upwards in order to get through here? Good lord, what are you doing? Okay, here. How did that... How? I don't understand. I was doing just that. Good to know this game is well optimized, because these tentacles are the ones, like the one enemies that just cause the game to break completely. Good optimized game right here, guys. Very well optimized for Genesis. Pushing the Genesis to its breaking point. Whoa, okay, now I'm breaking it. Got a little bit of sprite flickering going on there. What in the hell? Good god, I can probably kill these guys, can I? Wait, or can I? I have no idea, but it looks like I'm angering them a lot. Okay, I just left that one in a state of confusion. Now it doesn't even know what to do. What in the world? Okay, is that shark supposed to be moving back and forth like that? Because I could have sworn it wasn't doing that before. No, it wasn't. So did I, like, glitch out the movement of the enemies or something? Just... fantastic game. Totally nothing wrong with this game in the slightest. Oh yeah, by the way, this right here, yeah, you can clearly tell that I'm not near it, but it's still damaging me anyway. And it also lags when I get near it too, so fantastic game. Absolutely amazing game right here. I really don't know why I do this to myself sometimes. Oh yeah, there's this cave down over here, which leads to literally nothing, so I have to question why they even put it there in the first place. Oh, here we go, I'm breaking it. There we are. Now we're getting free. But that's exactly what I was doing before. I was trying to swim along the rocks there, but it wasn't doing anything. Okay, well, whatever. It worked that time, at the very least, so I'm content about that. Yeah, then we have our octopus friend again. Yeah, that rock over there we need to try and destroy. And there is actually a new mechanic that we're about to be introduced to here. Just get through them very, very slowly. I don't know why there's just random rocks falling in that location in particular. What we gotta do is that we gotta go over this way. So we got these little stars right here, which we can move with our echolocation. If I can try and align myself correctly here. Okay, that may actually be good enough. Yeah, because we can still move it. What we gotta do is that we gotta take these little, I'm gonna assume they're sea urchins. I don't exactly know for sure. Oh my god. Hang on a second. Echo, please. So we just move it over here. We can use this to destroy that rock that's blocking the path over there. If we can actually, like move it that way. There we go. Just rotate around a little bit. Okay, well, that's... I hate this game so much. Well, thankfully I was prepared for this episode, guys, because I already had a few save states ready to go for this video anyway. So here's how you rescue one of the dolphins. So I believe that... Are you freaking kidding? Okay, it didn't despawn, so that's good. So what you gotta do is that you go to, I believe, the very west side of this area right here, you use that seashell in order to... Excuse me, could you follow me? Yes, you use that seashell in order to destroy that rock, and then what you do is that you touch that crystal, and then you got another one of these things right here. You can use this to destroy the rock, because you have to, because it will respawn, but that's also how you're supposed to get back out of here. So if we can at least do like one of these... Wow. Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, see, that's another thing I don't understand. Why is it that some of these things can just like float through the rocks? Okay, hang on a second. Maybe I can... Can I do like a cheese tactic right here? Can I move it into the... Oh my god. What is this now? Oh my god. Dude, let me on through. Oh, this is... Okay, now I'm just getting impatient. Excuse me. Stop going... Oh. How do I keep getting hit by the enemies? See, this is what I don't understand. Like, the dolphins don't give a shit about me. I get somehow hit by the enemies on the side when I know for a fact they're nowhere near me. Okay, I want to try and show this off here. So you move it like this, and then you have to go... Oh, wait. Oh. I didn't realize that. I could actually collect those bubbles in order to gain more air. But here's how you use this like ring of urchins. Yeah. You push it into the rocks and it destroys them. Again, don't ask me how that works, because I just don't have a clue. I just don't have a clue, okay, guys? I just don't know. But there, we rescued one of them, okay? Rescued one of them. And then there's these pufferfish that try and attack you here. Yeah, some of these... I think some of these fish are actually... Yeah, some of these fish are actually disguised as pufferfish, which I don't understand how that works, because I'm pretty sure pufferfish do not have camouflaging abilities. Or do they? I don't know. I don't know that much about pufferfish. All I know is that they can puff up. They have spikes on their face. That's how they hurt their foes, their attackers. Here. So just get this guy back. Yeah, I had already rescued another one on this save state actually. So I'm gonna... Yeah, there's this one that... Wait, whoa, what the heck? Where did the other one come from? Whoa, okay, that distance. That jump right there. I just ran right into that guy. It wasn't even... Excuse me. Excuse me. What do you think gives you the right to grab me in that fashion? No, I did not consent to that. That is sexual assault, sir. I have to report you to the underwater authorities. I have to report you to the nearest marine biologist. Here, so we gotta go down over this way. I'll try and do this correctly this time. You gotta fly in between those spikes, okay? We gotta move this diagonally. There we go. Just like this. I think that'll be okay, because we can still move it upwards. Nice. I just want to make sure that it doesn't go too far off the screen in case it despawns. Then we just move it up this way. Right, I think that's good. Okay. And I need to do this quickly, too, because it will disappear if I take too long. Echo, please turn. Try your best, at least. Thank you very much. Okay, I actually managed to get through him. Okay, there. So we destroyed that rock. And oh yeah, I forgot. This actually leads back up to this location. Yeah, and I forgot. It trolls you right here because it thinks, oh, there's another place I can go up. No, it just leads to the... It leads to the friggin' current. Okay, in that case, let me load up another slot that I saved prior to this. So, there's this underwater cave that you come to eventually with a bunch of tentacles. There's also crabs that attack you. And the crabs are just completely ridiculous because they lunge at you. But, I mean, so do the pufferfish, so it's not exclusive enemy behavior. But still, it's absolutely ridiculous. There we go. Okay, there. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Those crabs, and then when they... Oh wait, I actually managed to kill it that time. But yeah, but then you can get caught by the arms right here, and then you can't get through them. Yeah, then there's this other one that you couldn't have possibly have seen. Also, I didn't close the game there. Just so you know, I'm actually reloading a save state here, but you just can't see it because it doesn't record it. Then you come to this other location right here eventually with this other friggin' crab. Yeah, by the way, all these enemies respawn. They respawn all the time. So, you know, the game just doesn't want anything to stay dead. It always has to revive them like the necromancer it is. There we go. That was actually not too difficult to get out of that one. Yeah, but there was another place where you had to destroy these rocks with a seashell. But then there was another part I noticed with a very strong current. And I was thinking, by the way, I definitely dashed into that enemy and it didn't do jack shit. Screw off. Yeah, there's this current right here, but I'm thinking that in order to get through it, because I don't think I can just swim right through it, I was thinking that maybe I had to, well, actually, no, maybe I don't have to take the, well, what I was thinking was that I had to take the shell and swim behind it in order to get through that current. But if that's actually not the case, oh my god, dude. Guys, if you're planning on playing this, please preserve your sanity and use save states, because good lord, this is so atrocious. Okay, no, I guess I just need to swim fast enough. Where is this gonna take me? It takes me to another current with more crabs, with more crustaceans. I can't swim through it. And how come I can't dash? How come I can't dash in the currents either? What is that nonsense? Why could I dash through all the other ones? I just have to swim normally. Hey! Oh my god, I can't get through that without hitting those things. This doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. Dude, there's like no way to avoid those things. Here, let me use echolocation just to see where this actually leads. It definitely leads somewhere, but I can't tell where because it's going off the screen. Oh my god. If I would have managed to come down here with more health, I probably wouldn't be having such a difficult time trying to show this off. I want to know where this leads. Could you at least let me try? Oh wow, I actually made it somehow. Okay, well in that case, hang on, pause the game. Save slot right here. There we go. Okay, I wish it could record that as well, but you know, it doesn't matter. It don't matter at this point, because I don't care anymore. Okay. Please. Oh, please. Yeah, see, what is this all about? How come there's like a point where I just can't dash? Well, I can't really swim either. Yeah, because it just pushes me. Okay, and then why is it so inconsistent? That's what I don't understand. Okay, I actually killed the crabs. I killed the crabs. I killed the crabolas. I saw a seashell that I went, like, directly past. Which might not have been the best idea. Oh, wait. This just leads back to this area, I think. Was this a place where I already was? I feel like it is. Hang on. Did I backtrack somehow? No, I didn't backtrack. I just backtracked right into a crab. There. Okay. I got my health back. Here. State right here. Also, I just realized. Yeah, I can't turn around when I'm going through that current either. What in the world is this, dude? This doesn't make any sense. Okay, I actually made it here with like full health and breath. Holy crap. Okay. Well, in that case, I don't know where I'm supposed to take this. Can I like go and explore first? So I can see the rock I'm supposed to destroy here? Is it in here? In this cave? Possibly? Is there a possibility of that? Yeah, I like can barely move. Okay, yeah, it's definitely this cave over here. I don't know if I want to deal with that though. Do I really want to? Because then I have to go and deal with all these crabs. Maybe I could try. Okay, this is perfect actually. Oh wait, I can kill the crabs with this thing? I was not aware I could do that. Okay, well, too bad that like they're spawning right in front of them. Oh wait, they only lunge at me sometimes. What in the world? Come on. There we go. Just broke one of them. Broke one of them at the very least. Where does this lead? Where am I going right now? I really don't know where I am. Please show me the way out of here. Okay, what are the spikes falling down? What is this? I don't get it. Okay, I beat the level, I guess, but I didn't find the other dolphin. 2 cold water ponds connected by a maze of shell and stone. To pass ridge water, one must have great knowledge of the sea. Oh, well, I made it out. Okay, well, then I have to question what the point of those side quests are. So maybe I need to complete them in order to get the good ending? Like, maybe there's a bad ending that I obtain if I don't rescue all the dolphins? I do not understand a single thing about this at all. Okay, well, you know what? I think this is a good stopping point. I need to stop anyway, because my brain has been turned into, like, melted butter. Yeah, that's Ecco the Dolphin. I hope I never have to play this ever again. But you can see why it's difficult, because you have to constantly be moving at all times. There's there's barely any room for error. If you screw up, then you have to do everything all over again. Like, I at least like the fact that there are infinite lives, but every time you die, you go all the way back to the start, and your progress gets completely reset. You have to start the level all over again. I don't like that. And the fact that the collision detection is so weird at times, not to mention, there's a lot of slowdown in some places, and I'm kind of wondering what the point of rescuing all the dolphins are if I can just clear all the levels without rescuing all of them. I don't know if maybe this game has multiple endings, like, there's a good ending you get if you rescue all the dolphins, there's a bad ending if you don't. I don't get it at all. Now, I will say this game's definitely unique for its time, and it's very charming, and I would honestly say that Ecco kind of gives Sonic a run for his money in terms of how fast he is, but I guess in a way that's one of the problems with this game. See, because that's something that's one of the complaints I've always had about Sonic. Like, I really do love the sense of speed in that game, but there are some occasions where you'll be moving so fast that you can't even see what's coming up ahead of you until it's too late. Like, you're going so fast, you can't react to it quick enough. And in some Sonic games, you can move so fast that the camera can't even keep up with you, so at that point, you are completely blind. Thankfully, that doesn't happen with Ecco the Dolphin, but still, the whole dilemma of moving so quickly that you can't see what's about to hit you, it's definitely prevalent in this game as well. Also, is it just me, or does that island over there kind of look like Angel Island to you guys? Am I the only one who sees that from Sonic 3 Knuckles? I don't know, maybe it's just me. The aesthetic looks similar. This was not developed by Sonic Team, though. But don't get me wrong, I do love, like, the graphics of this game. Like, it still looks very pretty, even for Genesis standards. Like, look at the way the water's animating. Look how many pixels went into creating all the backgrounds and whatnot. Like, even the physical objects right here, even though their hitboxes are kind of strange. Wow, okay. Again, I saw Ecco glitch out there for a moment. Everything's still very neatly animated, and when you jump out of the water, it even creates like a splash, and you have bubbles as well. It's still very neatly animated, like bubbles come out of Ecco when he's swimming around. The game is still hard as balls though, and if you're planning on getting this, the link is in the description if you want to purchase the Steam version, by the way. I would definitely recommend using save states, at least if it's your first time playing. If this is your first time ever playing Ecco and you're not used to difficult games like this, then yes, I would highly recommend using save states because you're gonna need them. You're gonna go crazy if you don't use them. Believe me, I almost completely lost it when I was trying to play this off screen. I did play this a little off screen before playing it because I wanted to try and get a little bit further into the game, try to see some stuff that I hadn't seen before, and oh god, it was no thank you. Never in a million years. So yeah, that's Ecco the Dolphin, just another classic of its time, even though it's kind of faded into obscurity now. Back at a time when developers were not afraid to experiment. And by the way, I'm not going to be playing the other Ecco games, just so you know. I'll probably play Ecco the Tides of Time and Ecco Jr. in my own time. I have no plans on making videos of them, much like how I had no plans on playing Vector Man 2. I don't plan on playing any of the sequels to this, at least in a video. But you at least got to see the first 3 levels. I also have no idea how long this game is, but you got to see some sections of the game, okay? All of the sections that I was able to somewhat complete. But I'm gonna leave things for now, mostly because I don't want this video to drag on for too long, and also I am about to lose my mind, so I should probably just stop anyway. So as I mentioned before, you want to purchase this game, the link is in the description. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video I make. I really need to stop torturing myself with games like this. I really don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I enjoy the pain. I don't know. Maybe I truly am a masochist. Who knows? I mean, just because a game is difficult does not necessarily mean it's bad, but when you have really bizarre collision detection and a somewhat unreliable attack, well, maybe there's a little bit of a case to be made. But either way, the game's still pretty cool. Go and check it out. You know, if you're into retro stuff, of course, like I am. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.